Let's go, Senku! Yo, familia, welcome back to an Infinity Kingdom video with Senku from 766 Goon Squad. And today, guys, another Fire March video. And previous one, we're talking about Fire March against Water. This time, we're gonna be Fire against Mixed March. So tune out as a free-to-play, and let's get into it. So we're gonna change. So we've got a setup already, which is Fire Can, right? This is a free-to-play setup. No pay skills, guys, all free to play. So in this case now we're gonna change some skills, because in this case we're gonna be running against Mixed March, right? So in this case here we don't need assist at all here, and we don't want no defense on Can, right? So we remove that one as well. We don't need that at all. So what we're gonna be running obviously that skill stays the same, and press Wu skills stays the same, right? The same. The only thing you have to pay attention to this, we're gonna keep fighting master on Can to make sure we remove the healing from Mixed March, right? And then we're gonna keep weakness to keep doing a lot of damage to them, and then we're gonna be using Malice, or you can just remove Malice and use Paralysis, right? Because they won't be running weakness, but not because you don't run in weakness it means they're not gonna give you crit. Weakness is just increase the crit. It doesn't mean you're not gonna be receiving crit. When Alice hit you with a crit, you will definitely feel it. You will feel it a lot. So we're gonna be running on Can. This day we're gonna be giving Can anger, because we really want to punch the damage from Can, right? And then another skill we're gonna be using is gonna be Adrenaline Rush, just to make sure that he removes the healing as quick as possible from the Mixed March, right? Can, I will be using these three, and impress with these three. And then in the front line is when the defense come across. These two immortals are gonna have so much damage that you don't need to have no damage at all in the front line, because the front line is the one gonna be receiving a lot of damage from Barca and Alex, and so the front line don't need no damage at all. And also we're not gonna be using probably Rage Blessing, because we don't need it. We're gonna see how we're gonna be going. So we're gonna give you some defense here. So we're gonna give you Oaken Guard to Hippolyta, and then in this guy we're gonna keep a War Blessing, but we're gonna give Oaken Guard to him, right? And then we're gonna give to Hippolyta life link and defense blessing, right? Those three skills I will personally run. If you're dying quick, for example, if the Mixed March is really strong with really strong exclusive artifacts, you could remove Adrenaline Rush and give him Misleading, right? And you give him Misleading to Can. He still have anger, so he will still make a lot of damage, and Wu still make a lot of damage. The only thing you need to pay attention when you're fighting in Mixed March, make sure that Can is in front of Barca, because he's got a defense skill, so he's gonna last longer against Barca. If you put Empress Wu, Cliff from Barca will really do a lot of damage to Wu. So remember, you wanna put Can in front of Barca, right? And another thing I will do, I will remove defense blessing and put a physical shield. Put physical shield like this, and here remove the damage and put defense, right? This is a better setup to use, as you can see. And also this is one setup to use. Probably I would say this is better than the previous one, so I will use probably this setup, right? Misleading and weakness and paralysis. If the Mixed March is not that really strong, it doesn't have the exclusive artifact really max, paralysis can be removed, all right? you don't need really to use paralysis if you don't want to. You could use a skill like energy suppression to reduce the Zenobia and Queen, or you could use War Blessing, but I personally will put Malice, or I will put Paralysis, because they have speed, so that will help you out. Yeah, so that's the setup I will use against Mixed Match. You remember, we always give defense to the front line. As you say, Oaken God, defense blessing, Hippolyta God, physical shield, and lifelink. And this setup is very crucial to run in this way. Make sure that Hippolyta is in front of Alex because he's running physical shield, and make sure that William is in front of Barca because he cannot be stunned. All right. Okay. So remember, very important to run Impress Hippolyta, and I also personally use Paralysis because Paralysis will reduce the attack speed by 15%, but also Hippolyta skill reduce the attack speed by 10% for 6 seconds. It's 10% stackable for 6 seconds, so it's really good. Both of them reducing 15 plus 10, which is 26%, 25% reducing the speed, which is crucial, and it's really good against Mixed Match, guys. Really good. Both of them are key. The reason why you're gonna be running William in front of Barca is because you don't want Alex to stun William. William need to keep boosting the crit in the team with his skill. His skill is gonna keep boosting the crit, so you don't want William to be stunned. It's okay if Hippolyta gets stunned, but because you're using physical shield, it's actually gonna help it out a lot. All right. So that's being said, this is the setup you should use. Remember to go and watch the previous video, which is the water setup. This is the setup I will use against Mixed Match. Really content Mixed Match, and it's gonna be a really good setup to use. So that's being said, hope this video has been useful, guys. Comment down below, let me know how well the setup did to you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.